Hello, hello, hello. Making sure everybody can hear me this morning. I hope everybody's having a great day today. We're going to go ahead and get started. Girl. So, hold on. Let me move this over here. Okay. So, today we are going to go over makeup, like we do every single day of the week. Monday through Thursday, we come to you live and we go over how to airbrush. We go over the basics. We go over the beginnings, all of that. Hello, Veronica. Hello, Lori. How are you? Good morning, Cindy. How are you? How are you? Let me make sure I'm live on YouTube too. All right. Hold on one second. I think it's fuzzy on YouTube. Hey, Mary, how are you? Good to see you. All right, so we are getting started, and we're going to go over the beginnings, the basics. Always likes to go over the starter kits, and so let's go over that right now. This is one of our starter kits. This is the Icon. We also have the Icon Pro. We have the Legend, and of course, we have the Breeze. And the Breeze is one I'm going to be using today. It is our new cordless and chargeable system, which we all love. And it's pretty amazing. I know most of you have it. A lot of you got it for the first time, or a lot of you had another one and wanted the cordless one, so because it is that amazing. But we're going to go over how to use it. You do get the 2 bottles of foundation, Love and Blush, and we'll go over that as well. We give you the 2 different bottles of foundation so you can match your shade perfectly, and then the Love, it might not be something you use every single day, but you might love it and use it every single day. And then the Blush is super high pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. You don't have to use a lot by any means. So this is what we want you to do when you're getting started. We're going to keep it 4 finger widths away from your face and move it and move it and move it around. And then you're going to barely pull back on this trigger. You never want to pull all the way down. You just want to barely pull down on that. And so those are the things you're going to want to practice. Thank you. Hope everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day. It was a very special day. I lost one of my veneers, so I'm kind of talking with my mouth shut a little bit because I have to get that fixed tomorrow morning. So yes, I'm like, so that was a special day. So let's go in. Let's see. Let's use, I always like to try to use what's in your starter kit. And so I am going to go over, I'm using shades 2 and 3. I'm a little bit lighter. I haven't been tanning as much. And so I'm using the shade 2, which actually I need to clean this real quick. I just realized. So I'm going to put some of the, where are my pixels? All the way over here. Okay, I'm back. Mary, how are you doing over there on YouTube land? Clean this out while we're talking. Hey, Zandra, good to see you. It was hot in Texas, in Houston. It was super duper hot. We are live. So I'm going to go in. I'm cleaning my Breeze right now. I'm just blowing. I use some of the Tip Top cleaner to clean it. And then now I'm going to use shade 2, and I'm going to go in there and do a little bit of pre-coverage work. So put about 3 drops, and I'm going to go and hit those problem areas. So I'm just going to go do a little bit on my lids, underneath my eyes, spraying super light. Your mom got you a lovely gift. That was sweet. I'm going to go back. And go under my eyes. We are live. So just did a little bit. I hate that you can see that. I just did a little bit of pre-work and hitting those problem areas with the shade 2. I'm going to talk like this. And then now getting my shade 3. And I'm going to mix it with what's left. And this is how you mix it, bubbling that up a little bit. I'm going to put my hand here so you can't see my missing veneer. Go over here. Back and forth. How fun. Hey, Carol, how are you? Zandra, did I say hi to you? I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Blending down my neck. Back and forth. Making those passes. Now, I did label this one. I'm going to sit back so you can't see my tooth. I did label this one coverage. So how hey Delbert, how are you? You want to make sure that you are with the coverage, it is done very lightly and very like in passes. So when you don't want to sit there and get coverage that way, you want to make passes back and forth until you get, I'm going to hold it right here, until you get the coverage that you want. And so if you need more coverage, then you're going to go and make more passes. So you can stop and kind of look, do I need more coverage? I can go back and make coverage until you get the coverage that you want. So it's done in light passes, and you just keep going until you get that coverage, okay? So now I'm going to blow the rest of the foundation out, and now I'm going to take my blush, and a lot of times I do the blush first. However, this time I am going to do the blush after the foundation, but there's still a little bit of the foundation in there, and so it's going to mix in with that blush, and so it'll be a lot easier, okay? Or a lot easier to apply. I'm covering because I lost a veneer. It'll be easier to apply and make it a little bit softer. Our blush is super high pigmented. It blooms, and so it does go out a little bit more. And so you want to make sure to do it very lightly. You can come in a little bit more just to focus just on the cheeks. But here we go. And so you can already see it coming up. Go to the next cheek, and then I can go back. I can't, okay, because I can see it big time. I'm like, ah! Oh, thank you. At least it's not like one in the front, like right here, because I have lost that one too. It is to the side a little bit. All right, so I did just a little bit. Oh, I can see it like crazy. And there we go. Okay, good. I probably like brought it to everybody's attention. Nobody would have known. All right, so I did just a little bit of the blush. You can see the blush starting to come up a little bit. It does bloom. Now, if you do blush first, the great thing about that is the fact that it, if you do the blush first, if you do get it a little bit heavy-handed, you can airbrush over that and then it blends for you. I like a more blended blush, and so I do that a lot. But you can put the foundation only when, or you can do the foundation and then do the blush. Even mix a couple of drops of your foundation or Love in there with it. All right. All right, so now I'm going to do Love. I haven't done Love in a while, so I'm going to do Love on the top part of my cheeks here. And it just gives it, see how I just gave it a little bit of that shine? Not even a shine, more it's that luminosity. And go here. And just a little bit. You don't have to go overboard with it. Darker skin tones, the Love does show up a lot better. And it's beautiful, guys. So again, it might not be something you use every single day, but in the summer, I tend to use it more because it gives you that young, youthful glow. Now I'm going to take a flat eyeshadow brush and a blendy brush, and starting with a blendy brush, I'm going to see it. I don't know. I always use this Nude Naughty. Let's try something else. Oh wait, somebody asked me about Delbert. So couple of things about moisturizing priming. First, I use like a regular moisturizer that I put on first, and then I airbrush over that. So with that, I would tell you to try it without, and see which way works better on your skin. You can kind of just try. There's, being in Texas where it's more humid, I tend not to use a primer as much because my skin's already, I'm going to get moisture throughout the day. Plus, if you're using the 4-in-1, it does have some the primer in it already. And so, try it without. You definitely want to moisturize first. If you're using a regular moisturizer, just make sure it is oil-free. You want to make sure on that. All right, so now taking my blendy brush, I'm using the Optics palette, and I'm going in with the dark green. And I'm going to use that in my crease. Now, it is a very dark green, but I'm going to blend it. So I'm just going back and forth. And right now, I'm just, oh, well, Delbert, you know about humidity then. So see how I just like kind of place that? And if I left that, you'd be like, what's going on? So this shows you how important blending is. Not picking up the brush at all. I'm just blending it, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Hola, Stephanie. For sure, Delbert. You know about humidity. But that's why our skin will look younger longer, right? I don't know how the people in Arizona do it with it so dry. Ooh. I feel like I would shrivel up. Okay, so see how just blending out those hard edges. Then I can take a flat eyeshadow brush and I'm going to go in with this illuminated, which is underneath the gold color. I love it, Delbert. I'm going to go a little bit high on that. Ooh, looking fancy. Cindy, that's so true. You get the raisins in California because of the heat. So I'm going in with a little bit more of the green just to kind of tone down the shimmer. Hey, Amber, good to see you. You want to, Stephanie, you want to work for Luminess? What you want to do? What you want to do? Thank you, Delbert. Delbert loves my eyeshadows. I love the shimmer, but to dial back that shimmer a little bit, which I do like that green. I just did the that matte green, the dark matte green in the crease a little bit more. And then with an eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go in and line. Underneath. Like that. Well, you can always apply. I don't even know where you would go to apply. I'll find out though. I'll find out. I'm going to blend this off. It looks like it's a little bit chalky right here, or like I went a little bit too low. So you can go like that since I've already done my foundation. Or I can just blend that off a little bit. If I needed to go in, like if I needed to clean that up, I could go in, clean it up, and then airbrush over it. The other thing, if there's any fallout that I don't want to like have it get stuck underneath my eyes, I can take, yay, everybody wants to work for Luminess, come on. I'm just dusting some powder underneath like that and going from there. Now I'm going to take my Cut 1 palette. Where's my little angle brush? I'm afraid to touch the computer because I had issues, of course, this morning. Right here, and I'm going to use a little bit, just a soft contour underneath. Just like that. And then to finish it off, I need to move some stuff, but I need to grab my mascara. Oh. And I'm going to curl my lash. To be honest, guys, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Stephanie, I'm going to delete. Babe, don't put your email address on here. We don't want that. Don't put your email. Don't put personal information on here. But yeah, just you can email beautybar@luminessair.com if you have a resume, and I'll send them, figure out who we can send those to. If you have a resume, do it. All right, so I just curled my lash. And then adding my mascara. I know, Jeannie, I struggle with my eyebrows. if I'm trying something new and I'm like, oh, what do I want to do? What do, you know, like trying to make them look better. And then they end up looking jacked up and then you have to fight with them. And there you are. With a look like this, you definitely need some mascara because I love the, it is kind of dark, but not too dark. And then what lip do I want to add? Let's add. I do have Dusty Rose on, so I am going to add a little bit of meringue, but meringue is a little bit too neutral for me. So I'm just going to add it in the center. Plus, I don't want to draw too much attention to my mouth today until I get my tooth fixed. Rubbing that in. And I can go back. Okay, where's my Dusty Rose? Did I not open a new one? Well, let's go with this one. I'll go Stark. I just go by the my monitor. I have my monitor in front of me, so that's what I use. We did one live where I did everything with no mirror. I do. We used to do our live Spanish ones, yeah. All right. And so I just added a little bit of Stark in there so it's not so too much for me. So it's a little, warms it up a little bit more. So, and there you go. And Delbert, when you've been putting on mascara for like years and years, I guess I could do it without a mirror. All right. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, darling. All right, guys, there you go. There you go. I'll just put this right here so you can't see it. All right. I hope everybody has a great day. I'm still working on that, Marilyn. We're going to get that for you. I promise. I'm going to work on, I know Zandra wants it. I just need to schedule it with my mom. So we can, I know you love Luminess. I know it. Thank you, Delbert. But yeah, I'm working on it. I promise. I just need to schedule with my mom to see if I can get her to dial in and we can do it. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, Jeannie, you recover, girl. All right. Y'all have a wonderful Monday, and I will see you soon. I'm going to go get my tooth fixed so I don't have to be so self-conscious. All right, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.